don't know if you can tell, but I'm covered in yogurt, like dried up hummus. I really can't tell, hey? But I have a friend's party coming up, a dinner coming up, and I mean, technically 2 parties coming up. One is a kid's birthday, the other is another friend's birthday, and then my sister's birthday. Lots of Scorpio babes. But I need to find an outfit to wear, and I'm thinking, I recently discovered Classy Network. If you haven't heard of them, I highly recommend checking them out because they are all types of shirts that you can wear braless, and they're meant to give you the support and the shape of wearing a bra without wearing one, which is like literally top tier in my in my wardrobe. If I can wear something without a bra, I'm gonna wear it. I hate having to wear a bra underneath, especially because for me, I find like even postpartum, my chest has changed a lot, but yet I still like, I feel in terms of, what's it called? Proportionately. I mean, I go braless anyway, but probably shouldn't, if you know what I mean. Need the support, but sometimes I just say screw it because I prefer the comfort. Because when I wear a bra, I find that no matter what, in the back, you can always see the ridges of my bra. So I'm gonna try on some outfits and see if I can find what I wanna wear. I never really got to pair this off the shoulder one. I ended up wearing my black one. I never got to pair the off the shoulder one with a cute fall skirt, but I'm thinking, I mean, I have 2 skirt options and this really fun pair of orange flare pants that I have yet to wear anywhere. So let's see. Okay, this one's cute. So I would obviously, especially for an off the shoulder, wear my hair up somehow. Option 1. I don't know if I love it. I feel like the band here is kind of messing with it, but the top is perfect. It's super cute, but it's kind of giving a bit more business casual, and I am not a business casual gal. However, you can kind of see what I mean by the top. Like there is no need to wear a bra with this, which is clutch. Now let me try the other skirt. Hold on. Oh, that is like, I like that a lot better than the orange. Don't mind the mess of the bedroom, but like, I haven't worn this skirt in so long. I forgot how much I love it. We're going for champagne colors. This might win. Very cute. Hold on. Option 3. Okay, this is fun. So I got these on sale last year and I never got a chance to wear them. They are very fun. I feel like I could take the flare in a little bit. The flare is aggressive. Look at that flare. Look at that. But with some really cute boots, I think I'm gonna wear this. So in the top, you can kind of see the layer right here. There's like the built-in bra, and then it's got the cups for support. Each top on Classy Network will tell you how much support you're gonna get from low, medium to high. Obviously, because this one's an off-shoulder one, I believe it was the medium support. But then I have one that has like a halter neck that is open back, and that one, it's black. I was wearing it in the first youtober video. And then I just ordered some more because I am obsessed with tops that I don't have to wear a bra for. So I've actually been lucky enough to get sponsored by Classy, and they are sponsoring this vlog too. So if you guys want to check out Classy Network and get a discount code, check out the QR code up on the screen. I'll also put all of the details in the description box of the video. Definitely go check them out, especially if you're looking for some good staples going into fall and winter, or some staples that are going to stay in your closet all season round. Ones like this is the cutest top for fall winter, but the black top I have, I can just show you. I need your help. Help me choose. Flare pants or champagne skirt. What do you think? Could wear cowgirl boots. I think because I don't know exactly when I'm gonna get this vlog out, I might need to post the poll to Instagram and ask, but let me know in the comments. Do we like the flared pants or the champagne skirt? Let me show you the black shirt. So excited that soup season is back. I started doing this thing, I don't even know what year. It may have been most officiated last year, but where every Sunday I try to make a soup, or any time throughout the weekend. This day in particular, I was using up some old potatoes, so I decided to make some dill potato soup, which was a first for me. There's just something about knowing I'm getting a warm, hearty soup every single weekend, especially on Sunday, that can last me as like meal prep into the week. That brings me a lot of comfort and a lot of joy. eating my dill, and I'm not even mad about it. There is something extremely poetic about there being caterpillars on my dill this year, because I myself feel like a caterpillar that is curled up into her own chrysalis for the fall and winter time, and I don't know what's going to happen on the other side of those seasons, but that's just where I'm at. So I don't mind that the caterpillars were eating my dill, and I almost actually brought them inside to watch them go into their chrysalises and then turn into butterflies as a fun thing to do with the boys. But it turns out they actually will do this all winter long because it's so late in the season. So I decided to leave them just where they were.
Weightless, I am weightless. Underneath your wind I soar.
The bulk of this vlog is really me nesting for fall time. I pulled out a bunch of my decor after doing a bunch of gisting and cleaning, and I created this rule for myself. Originally when I moved actually to this home, I really have cracked down on my consumption habits, and so I created a new rule where every season I'm allowed to add one piece to my decor collections. This day, or this season in particular, I actually was at the dollar store finding some stuff for my kid's birthday party, which is what you're seeing right now, and I found some stuff for pickling and some stuff for the teas that I've been drying out, but this here is the decor piece that I added this year. I know it's technically two, but they're two cute little fall gnomes. So I added those to my open shelves and then swapped out my open shelves for the season. Another little small piece of joy that I get every season is switching these shelves out with a couple things for whatever the holiday or season is, like these salt and pepper shakers or my gnomes and other pumpkins that I've had stored for a while. I've been burning sage going into each month and each season, and that is something that I did going into the fall too, wanting to bring in new energy, as well as switching the wreaths on the door. It's such a small thing, but again, I just keep these in storage and swap them out for each of the seasons. I'm just showing a couple clips here. This is just some B-roll I have collected from summer going into fall of just the dahlias and the sunflowers that were really blooming and just thriving this year. And collecting the bulbs and the seeds from these was another first for me, which will come in a future vlog. But the bumblebees were loving the sunflowers this year, and something about that just made me really happy. And then also, as my son's birthdays passed, our oldest got a aquarium from his uncle, so we were setting that up too, and he was super excited to get his first fish, Mario, and his secondary fish, Luigi and Princess Peach. So those are some new additions to the family. Now, as I mentioned, I picked up some jars because I really want to make some of my Christmas gifts to people this year. So one of the gifts that I'm making is peppermint tea for myself and also for some friends and family that I know enjoy tea. So this is the mint that I was harvesting. It's spearmint, and then I hung it up in my kitchen, and those little black jars from earlier is where I will take the dried tea and gift it for the winter.
I will give you everything.
And another thing that was a small joy summer going into fall was when all of the flowers really started to bloom. Each week I just made myself a little bouquet from outside to bring indoors to enjoy. And there was something about this too that got me thinking about becoming a bit more of a flower farmer as the years come. Like next season, next planting season, I want to plant a bunch more flowers and start giving these to friends and family too. And then, like I said, first time, lots of first times this year from the garden, but another one was drying and harvesting some cucumber seeds for the next planting season.
The trees, they are singing to the tune of a song, and the wind is gently ringing the bell that brings the morning, the welcome of the dawn.
I really want a life that feels like it's giving back, whether it's working with nature, working with my garden, but also, like I said, making things for friends and family. Like, I used to be such a gift card giving girly, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong, but this was a first year for me for harvesting seeds, pickling peppers, which is what I was doing here. Again, another first, which I got to write down the recipe in my grimoire, which I really enjoyed. Just making a lot of things to give to people. And there's something about that, which you can couple it with a gift card. You can couple it with a purchased gift, don't get me wrong, but there's something about it that is really fulfilling for me as the gift giver. And again, I want my life to feel more like that, to feel more rooted and grounded in like my heart, and then the things that I'm able to devote my energy into and really put some time and effort into. And I think I said it in one of the earlier vlogs, the very first one from the fall. There is something about this, all of this, working with the garden, using things from my garden to create with and to give and gift with, that really, really sits deep with me and makes me feel really fulfilled in a way.
Soon the falling of the frost, soon the summer will be over. You feel the change is closer at the welcome of the dawn. The trees, they are singing to the tune of a song, and the wind is gently ringing the bell that brings the morning.
So I didn't get any new fall mugs this year because, like I said, I'm trying to be more mindful about what actually adds to my joy, what I actually consume as a human being on the planet. You might recognize some of these mugs from past seasons because I do cycle out my decor and I keep one bin for each season in the garage, but I do have quite a cute little fall mug collection now from collecting these over the years. So these are a couple of, actually these are all of them, but all of my favorites that I swap out day to day. And whatever mug I drink out of it in the morning, it sets the tone for my day. It has to match my pajamas or my outfit. I think way too deeply about it, but I enjoy it very much.
Time undivided moves in circles, trapped like a wave.
This season was more stressful than I had planned it to be, and definitely not the fall season I was hoping for. I mean, I'm glad that I found the energy, and in hindsight, when I edit my footage, I'm like, wow, I actually did a lot more than I thought. But yeah, I'm glad I found the energy to pull out all of the decor, and it is something that brings like a simple joy each year, is opening these boxes and taking out the old pumpkins that I've collected and the candles and the ghosties, and even there's a blow-up costume I got a couple years ago as like a gag joke gift, and I put that on and showed it to the kids, and they were a little uncertain about it, but it's all fun and it's all cute, and I hope that this decor will bring happy memories for them as the years pass, where they're like, oh, there's mom's pumpkin, there's the weird alien, there's the gnomes. And then I finally got a chance to use up the apples from the apple tree before they went bad, which is such a big win actually, because they had been sitting on my counter for so long, and I was like, okay, I need to make apple crisp, I need to make apple crumble, I need to freeze it, I need to gift some, which again, I was able to make enough that I could gift some to our friends that live close by. But it was one of those things that I could see them slowly softening, and I finally got around to doing it. I don't have the world's best recipes. I'm very much of a, measure with your heart kind of girl. Otherwise, I would share my recipes with you, but I am going to do a full recipe vlog. I have it already filmed of some of my favorite fall recipes, so watch out for that. And then Easton finally got his little fishies. That's Princess Peach you're seeing, and then Mario and Luigi. And as the leaves started to change, I gathered some of the final bouquets of dahlias and put them right next to my podcasting station, because I finally, well, not really. I thought I was going back to work, and I did film a podcast episode, but it actually ended up being a couple weeks after this, where I had to move the kids into daycare before I finally, as I'm speaking to you today, having my first full day of work. Anyway, that's my update, but here's to some warm soup, some pretty flowers, some slow seasonal shifts, and just being okay with life wherever it's at. I hope you're okay as you're watching this, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.
In my own skin.